Good afternoon, everyone. Let me flip this camera around. Oh, that just looks fantastic. Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast, to the live viewers. I'll wait just a few more seconds for people to come on and join me. And welcome, replay viewers. Thank you for tuning in. So if you do not know who I already am, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Michelle Clay. I am speaker, author. Hey, Dr. Donna, thank you for joining me. Thank you for the hearts. Please share. I am Dr. Michelle Clay. I am speaker, author, holistic physician who specializes in the release of stress simply and naturally. I help burnt out and stressed out professionals release their stress so that they can find their happy, healthy place and live a free life on purpose and with passion. To find out how to live a more free life on purpose and with passion, then go to my website, www.freelife7le.com. So welcome to the broadcast. Thank you so much for joining me. So today is Mindset Monday. Mondays are so important. First of all, they are the beginning of the work week, and many times people dread Mondays. Absolutely dread it. And it seems like the task, the goals, the list, and all of the responsibilities that they have for the remainder of their week are piled up sky high. And oftentimes we cannot see our way through that, clear of that, and it's difficult to shift your mindset to one of positivity so that you can ensure your wellness, success, and have a positive work week. So let's talk about it. So today we are going to discuss occupational wellness. The thing about occupational wellness is this. First of all, I really focus on the 7 dimensions of wellness, which are physical, emotional, social, intellectual, environmental, spiritual, and occupational. Because when all of these areas are harmonized, then you can have wellness. And wellness is not just the absence of disease. Wellness is a total state of well-being, both physical and emotional. Whenever one area is out of balance, then it throws off everything because everything is connected. So for occupational wellness, many times people think of it simply as just your job, your job. But it is so much more than that. Occupational wellness is about the gifts and talents that you share with the world. And that can be through your job, through your job, or it can be through your other works. It can be through works of service. It can be through works that you do with your family and your friends because you are pouring in, you are seeding into them. It can be the works that you do through your own business, through entrepreneurial endeavors. But whatever those gifts or talents that you possess, that you are sharing them with the world, and you are finding work that is fulfilling. You are finding work that motivates you. You are finding work that inspires you. So, why is it important? Occupational wellness is important because, according to the American Institute of Stress, it is the #1 cause of stress. People's job, their place of employment. What happens to cause all of this stress? Well, first of all, even though we are in a professional environment and have professional relationships, oftentimes these are the people and the place that you spend the majority of your time. Sometimes people experience so much stress due to their place of employment because of not being able to find proper work-life balance, or what I rather call life-work balance. Being able to balance your work life with your leisure time and finding time to recharge and rejuvenate. Sometimes stress comes about from work due to work relationships, conflicts within the office between colleagues or your boss. Some people even experience microaggression. So they feel that they're in a hostile environment at least 40 hours of the week. Nothing overt, but just those small nitpicky things. So I am going to give you 3 tips to increase your occupational wellness. Your occupational wellness so that you feel that you are contributing, that you are actually expressing part of your purpose or sharing your gifts and talents through your work. Number 1 way is don't settle. Even though you may be in your present place of employment, in order to meet financial obligations such as mortgage payments, car payments, insurance for both your property and your automobile, health insurance, whatever the case may be, don't settle. I know sometimes the economy seems challenging, and there are moments where you feel like you're in a recession. There are downsizes, layoffs, or even companies closing altogether. And you are made to feel that whatever position, whatever place that you are employed is, you should be thankful. And yes, you should be grateful for everything that you have. But don't settle if you know that you have more. Seek for promotion. Seek to educate yourself. Seek to increase your education and certification so maybe you can move up in the company or maybe be promoted to a different position outside of the company. Make yourself more marketable, but keep motivated. That's another way that you don't settle. That brings me to tip number 2, is that to shift your mindset to have occupational wellness. Instead of complaining about all that is wrong or all that you don't have, let's change complain to compliment. And compliment other people on a job well done. Compliment your boss even on being able to manage different personalities and conflict and the constant increasing workload. And then compliment with an E. You compliment the other team members. Remember, there is no I in team. Tip number 3. Change overwhelm to organize. And what are some things that you can organize? Number 1, since this is Mindset Monday, organize your thoughts. Sometimes you need to organize your thoughts before you speak. Oftentimes, workplace conflict has a lot to do with miscommunication or no communication. Make sure that your communication is clear and that it is complete. And in order for you to do that, then you must organize your thoughts. But sometimes you are unable to organize your thoughts at work because you need to what? Organize your workspace. How can you have a clear mind when you can't even have a clear desk or a clear cubicle? Organize those papers. Throw those things away that are no longer necessary. Scan it in. Keep a record of it and scan it in. And number 3 under organize is organize your calendar. Make sure that you have all of your appointments and meetings scheduled. And not just have them scheduled and wait for an alert to go off, but you can organize your day and even organize your week by taking a look at your calendar. What's coming up? What do you need to prepare for? And therefore, you can also organize a list. When you organize a list, it helps you prioritize the things that are most pressing based on your organized calendar. So, for a quick recap, to increase our occupational wellness and decrease, thank you for joining me, Revelations 1, to increase your occupational wellness and decrease your stress. And remember, workplace stress is the number one cause, or your place of employment is the number one cause of overall stress, according to the American Institute of Stress. So, our 3 tips to increase your occupational wellness. Number 1 is to shift your mindset. As opposed to complaining about everything that's wrong, everything that someone isn't doing or did wrong or giving you more responsibility, I get it. Your shoulders are heavy and you are doing the work of 3 people, well beyond your job description. Change complain to compliment. Compliment your coworkers on a job well done. That increases morale. Compliment your boss on a job well done of being able to manage a challenging situation. Compliment yourself. Sometimes there is no one around to be our cheerleader and you have to pat yourself on the back, okay? And then compliment with an E. Compliment being part of a team. Be more of a part of the solution and not the problem. Remember, there's no I in team. Tip number 2 is I forgot my tip. Don't settle. Do not settle. Don't settle for your present position if it's not fulfilling. Don't settle for your present education if you need to get more or certifications to be promoted or to make a shift into a completely different employer in a place that's more fulfilling or is more in line with your goals, your values. And don't settle just staying where you are. Continue to strive for more and better. And sometimes you have to be very goal-oriented for that. And finally, tip number 3. I'm a top executive and my job is extremely stressful. Revelations 1. Yes, I specialize in helping exhausted executives and stressed out professionals release their stress simply and naturally. So this right here, this tips that I'm giving you, this is, to help everyone and will help you as well. But for someone like you, you may need to contact me. And please do at www.freelife7le.com. There you can schedule a complimentary 15-minute consultation, because what happens is that your job being very stressful, since you spend the majority of your hours in a week there, it spills over into other areas of your life and can affect your physical wellness, your emotional wellness, and definitely your social wellness. If you were putting more time into and more energy into your job and not into your personal relationships that may be fulfilling and loving, then yes, it will affect your social wellness. So if you go there, then we can talk about it more one-on-one and design a plan specialized and customized for you to release the stress so that you are achieving your goals in overall life. Okay, sometimes it's just a shift in perspective, and sometimes you need someone to help you outline that and see areas that you're already strong in and just develop that further so that it is healing, rejuvenating, and recharging you. So back to tip number 3. I had to address it right when it came through, okay? Tip number 3, turn overwhelm into organize. Organize your thoughts. Organize your workspace. And what's my other organize? And organize your calendar. Sometimes when you organize your calendar, you may see that you are overextended. And another thing that can cause stress is when we do not check on our calendars and really see what's coming up so that we can plan ahead. That will help us organize a list so that we are able to prioritize. So that's the tips for today. Revelations 1. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that some of the things I have said today have assisted you and can help shift your mind, open up your mind so that you can look at it a different way. And like I said, please contact me and anyone else who joins me via replay. Please contact me. www.freelife7le.com, where you can schedule a complimentary consultation, and I can assist you, coach you, cheer you, support you through it, and develop a customized blueprint, a roadmap to your 360-degree wellness success. So once again, I am Dr. Michelle Clay. I am speaker, author, and holistic physician that specializes in stress release simply and naturally. I help exhausted executives, stressed out and burnt out professionals release their stress and tension so that they can find their happy and healthy place and live a free life on purpose and with passion. So until next time, which will be Wednesday, right here, same time, same place, for Wednesday's Wellness Wisdom with Dr. Michelle. I will be dropping the Wellness Wisdom Pearl on Wednesday, 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Twitter Live. So until next time, do something healthy, positive, and rejuvenating for yourself that will help you achieve balance and then maintain it so that you can have a positive and productive week. Have a beautiful evening. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.